Hello guys, and welcome here to the Lyft National Series. I believe this is race number 11 here today from the Phoenix International Raceway. We're back here again. It's day 2 of the doubleheader for the Lyft National Series. Of course, the only doubleheader on the schedule for the Lyft National Series. The Gel Cup has a few more, but of course they will be racing later here today. We can't wait to bring all that to you, but anyway, as we get going here though, on the Lyft National side, starting on the pole will be Dave Hashey in the number 1. To his outside will be his teammate in the number 8. That is Roberto Crown Jr. Of course, keep in mind the field, the starting order for this race was determined based on yesterday's finishing results. Positions 1 through 19 in the finishing results were inverted. And Dave Hashey, he finished 19th, so that puts him on the pole. Positions 20 through 38 remain the same from yesterday's finishing order. So those guys, unfortunately, gonna have a little work to do to get back to the front. Yesterday was a little bit of a crazy race. Will we see the same today, or will we see something totally different? We're gonna find out in just a moment. Let's roll the intro, and we'll be back with your starting lineup in just a moment. Your GCN presentation starts right now. Here we go, starting lineup. It's going to be on the left-hand side of your screen. Again, a reminder that the positions 1 through 19 were inverted based on yesterday's results. And then positions 20 through 38 remain the same based on yesterday's results. Again, I can't stress that enough as we get going here at Phoenix for round number 2 this weekend. The first ever doubleheader in the Lyft National Series. Dave Hashey, Roberto Crown, green flag is out. We're underway for race number 2 at Phoenix. One of the all-time winners in the Gel Cup Series, Tim Horton. He takes the lead on lap number 1. And of course you see there Dario Vasquez was driving hard to that inside, right below that yellow line. You saw that a little bit further back, trying to make up all the ground he can. Again, he started in 19th today as a result of winning yesterday's race. He would sure love to get the weekend sweep. He's still making up ground back there. Dario Vasquez has been a very underrated driver this season. He's always found his way to the front, and he'll try to do the same here today. Meanwhile, Tim Horton is trying to hold off the 2 Junior Motorsports drivers in Dave Hashey and Roberto Crown Jr. Again, it's been a tough season for Tim Horton on the Cup and the Lyft National side. But nonetheless, they've tried to make the best of it, and today, leading the race, maybe setting themselves up for a good result. After this, Of course, next weekend we go to Las Vegas. Then we'll go to Charlotte. And then, of course, we have Darlington and Daytona. Those are the next handful of weekends coming up here in the Lyft National Series. We can't wait to bring it to you. Of course, I believe Vegas will be under the lights, but we'll see next weekend. See, the top four have really just cleared the way here. They're running single file. As Tim Horton continues to lead. You see, the only battle really going on track right now is that battle for fifth between Trevor Collins, or sixth rather, between Trevor Collins and Dan Hummel. Of course, Dan Hummel won at Daytona earlier this season, the defending champ, trying to make his presence known, maybe go for a second or third win. I believe it's second win this season he'd be going for. And he'll get the position away. Up ahead, a battle, it looked like, between the Junior Motorsports cars, and Tyler Blurick will take the position away from Roberto Crown Jr. Now Blurick has his sights set on the number 1 of Dave Hashey. He'll tuck back in behind the 1. Of course, a road course ringer in Dave Hashey. Ovals haven't been too kind to him, but he's looking to change that here today as we come to lap number 10. And you see he's closing that gap on your leader. You see the 61 trying to break up the draft there. He ran low. 18 runs it wide. This may open the door for Roberto Crown. Tim Horton continues to lead. And you see, unlike yesterday, a little bit more spread out. Not as much aggressive racing. And you see the battle goes on again for 6th, and Dan Hummel cuts off Tim Randolph. He tries to set his sights on 5th place Matt Klein. Let's check in on yesterday's winner. Of course, that would be Dario Vazquez in the number 6. He was being aggressive early, but he's hanging out right now in P17. Not really able to go too far forward. But he's still got time, of course. Keep in mind, still plenty of laps left. Again, no one has ever swept a race weekend in GCN history. Of course, we have done double headers in the past. No one has ever swept the weekend. And Dario Vazquez is going to have to do a little work to be the first. Blurick looked inside of the 1. The 1 said no. One thing we know for sure as we get to the latter stages of this run, pit stops are gonna mean everything here. How will they organize it? See the gap being maintained at 8/10 of a second. Again, a reminder, the Gel Cup Series will be racing here later this afternoon. It'll be their second race of their doubleheader here at the Phoenix Raceway. And of course, the Cup Series has 3 doubleheaders total. We'll have our next one in Atlanta right before the All-Star break. That's a little ways away, but hey, we'll have it coming soon. Looked like the 8 was going to make a run for 3rd, and instead it's going to be a battle for 4th. Matt Klein, Roberto Crown. And Matt Klein will get the position away. Matt Klein going to try to get another one. And how's about that? He's going to move up to 3rd as they make pit stops. Oh, 22 around. This is going to bring out a caution and change everything. Oh, now the 15 around. Again, this could change everything now. It may very well hurt these guys who did stay out. As we get the field sorted out, let's go see what happened. I'm going to guess here the 22 made a late decision to commit to the pit lane. That's exactly what happened. 26 Austin Horton, nowhere to really go except into the back of the 22. And 22 just goes straight up into the wall. But what exactly happened to the... Gosh, there's another spinner back here, and I believe it was... Yes, it was the 15 of Steve Johnson. What happened to him? And it's the same exact thing. He committed to the pit lane from the high line. Not a smart move. And you see there, all the Kaulig guys had to scatter. The 11 not so lucky. He gets a piece of it. Tough break under a green flag cyclist stops. We'll take you back to the green in just a moment. Welcome back. A premature ending to the 8 teams day. That is Roberto Crown. A tough break for him due to an engine issue. Tyler Blurick, Tim Horton, Dave Hashey, Dan Hummel, Matt Klein. That's your top 5. Then you got Tim Randolph in 6th, Dylan Ibrahimi in 7th, Samet Ozkan in 8th, Gene Sanford in 9th, Kyle Orlando. He'll round out the top 10. As we make our way into turns 3 and 4. And the green flag will fly. We're back underway at Phoenix. Here we go. And don't think the 18... Looks like the 18 and the 61 both got a strong restart. And this is going to create a battle for the lead here. 61 looks low, and he's going to dive it in. Tim Horton to the race lead. Now the 1 going to look inside as the 18 has to slide high. Cold tires, of course. See the battle for fourth back there. Tim Randolph, Dan Hummel. This one's getting pretty good. And add Matt Klein to that battle. Keep in mind, Matt Klein was flying before that caution came out. So you gotta imagine this team did not make many adjustments to their car as they made their stop. Now you see the 25 going inside for third. Battle for the lead is on. Tyler Blurick, Tim Horton. And Blurick will hang on for the time being. You see the battles have kind of went away there. The top 5 all under one blanket right now. Tim Horton leading this freight train. Here we go, battle for second. Dan Hummel's looking for it. Now the one Dave Hashey trying to follow, but the 25 won't be able to get it. Oh, caution's out once again. 44, Sebastian Bennett. The 39, Zach Fitzwater. Another incident for him. And it looks like Averill Mead as well. Here we go. Will we have pit stops? We will not. Let's go see what happened. And it all starts with the 23 and the 03 racing there for position. Carter Joey gets sent up the track, and Sebastian Bennett just nowhere to go but into the back of the 23. And 65 gets a piece of him. And of course this just stacks everybody up. Unfortunately, you see the 19 Pretty Shaw, the 20 Scott Upton, and that's where Fitzwater gets dragged in. Huge wreck here with 10 laps of racing to go, and you see it blocks the whole back straightaway. We'll take you back to the green here in just a moment. Getting ready for the restart here. We'll have 5 laps of racing to go. It's going to be Tim Horton, Tyler Blurick, Dave Hashey, Dan Hummel, Tim Randolph, Matt Klein, Samet Ozkan, Dylan Ibrahimian, Gene Sanford, and Kyle Orlando. That is your top 10 as we come to turns 3 and 4. And you gotta wonder who will get the better restart here. This is a money restart here. Green flag is out. 5 laps of racing to go here at Phoenix. You see the one Dave Hashey trying to make the most of it. He's going 2 for 1. Maybe. He's trying. He's on that inside. Gonna try and make it work here, the pole sitter. With 4 laps to go this time at the line. And Tim Horton's not gonna lead this lap. Dave Hashey, the leader. And now the 18 trying to look, and he won't get there. Dave Hashi to the race lead. '23 Carter Joey on pit road, an issue for him as we come to 3 laps of racing to go. Coming to 2 to go this time. The battles are on back here. See Tim Horton trying to close everything he can. 2 laps to go at Phoenix. We'll see. Can anybody challenge the 1? Here we go. White flag is out. This time it's going to be 1 lap of racing to go, presented by Mitchell's Memes. No overtime restarts coming here. If the 61's going to have anything on this one, he's going to have to use it now. Here we go. They're going to be side by side out of turn 2. And that won't last very long, as Dave Hashi will come through 3 and 4. He's going to win the second leg of the doubleheader at Phoenix. Sometimes that starting position does work out for you. Dave Hashi, the pole sitter, he comes home with the win here today at Phoenix. Congratulations to the number 1 team on getting the big win here today. We want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you results and your standings. And if you're not going to be back here in just a little bit for the Gel Cup race, we hope to see you next weekend when the Lyft National Series takes on Las Vegas. Until then, goodbye everyone.